everyone. And I say that respectfully, it's not. And that's okay. No, it is. I hope you find peace in your own lame neighbor disturbing your own peace. How you bring your own blood pressure up? No, it's a thought process. Be stabilizing, self-control. Why you getting mad watching me, No, it's a thought process to me. My content is not for everyone. It's not. My content is not for everyone. I truly appreciate the times of the genuine ones with no malicious intentions. I truly hope that you continue to find peace within, regardless to who gave up on you, overlooked you during your journey. I am the original owner of Naya Genuine Love Respect Content, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process, and I say that respectfully. It's not. They said that you couldn't do it. They said that you couldn't get it together. They said that you couldn't do it. They said that you couldn't get it together. They said that you couldn't do it. They said that you couldn't get it together. They said that you couldn't do it. They said that you couldn't get it together. They said you whack, you're corny, you were nobody. They said you whack, you're corny, you were nobody. Hold on 1 second. I understood my love language truly go within. I could better myself. I could better myself. They said that you wasn't going to get it together. When it came to your love language, you still didn't get discouraged. You found balance because you believed in hope. Understanding your faith, they didn't understand how did you balance that unconditional love, not being loved properly. Abandonment issues. Folks didn't know how to respect you. All they want to do was project pain. It was a one-sided conversation with their malicious intentions, trying to hurt you before you actually got to know you. They said you whack, you're corny, you were nobody, but it starts somewhere, and it began with you. Loving yourself, the better yourself, they would never understand that you didn't dim your light. You matter, you worthy, you were over. You weren't overthinking that day. Balancing your smile, not to see yourself frown. The energy is different. They would never understand what you overcame to choose you to go with it. Got you truly paying attention. Childhood trauma. Being sexually assaulted, hate crime, discrimination, violence. You put a name in your book what made you uncomfortable. You know what you experienced that day. Being your home worst enemy, you became an adult. You couldn't even recognize your smile to find peace within. Becoming your worst enemy. Hold on 1 second. I can't allow myself to shortchange being loved today. I know how it feels to be discouraged because of pain. Overcoming so many obstacles, I had to choose me. Being uncomfortable was part of the plan. But God had better time. When it came to change. I understood growth. It became my reality. I didn't have to project pain. I truly know how it feels to lose myself. Regardless who gave up on me that day, they didn't know how to protect me, let alone respect me. Was truly one-sided when it came to their vision. I didn't overlook me. Healing childhood trauma. It wasn't a walk in the park. You may not look like what you've been through, but it truly was uncomfortable. It went into your adulthood. They would never understand your vision. How you lost everything that day. Dealing with depression, anxiety, PTSD. You put a name in your book, what's going on with your mental health. Bipolar, ADHD. They labeled you a number, but God gave you a name. They didn't want you to become your worst. They didn't want you to become your best self vision of yourself. They truly wanted you to dim your light. Even get lost in your words. Because they was having one-sided conversations. When God shows you the enemy. Had you truly paying attention to go within that you are worthy. You overcame so many obstacles, they would never understand how you chose you. They threw sport at you in a toxic way. Right, the left, they would never understand that. Hold on 1 second. You understood your reality. You didn't have to project pain. Regardless of what you was going through, regardless who didn't respect you, let alone love you. Everybody's story is different. Respect was a two-way street. You choosing you that day, they would never understand. why he didn't overlook you when it came to pain. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process. It's not. They said you whack. You're corny. You are nobody. Dreams came true. Allow you to choose you. Understanding your love language. Folks will never understand you. It's okay. One-sided conversations with their malicious intentions trying to sneak this you. But you felt comfortable within your skin to love you. Go you, choose you, never overlook you. Hold on 1 second. I ain't get lost in your words, sucker. I understood at the end of the day to believe in my faith. I ain't have to get discouraged because you couldn't find peace within to understand self-control. Mentally unbalanced you, but you got something to say about me at the end of the day when I'm in my own lane. Hold on 1 second. I was truly minding my business, going within. Energy is different. I knew how to respect my neighbor. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. They wanted me to cause chaos and confusion so I could disturb my peace. So I won't recognize my smile when I say I understood balance. When it came to self-control, when it came to discipline, hold on 1 second. I wasn't rejecting myself when it came to pain. I understood my reality that we all not the same. My content is not for everyone. It's not. They said you whack. You're corny. You and nobody. They said you whack. You're corny. You and nobody. Your love language. Self-control. You understood what it felt like to be uncomfortable. You understood your love language to better you. It wasn't a walk in the park, but you chose you. Not to give up on yourself another day. You know how it feels to understand that receiver. Nobody's going to actually answer. You understood what that receiver actually looks like when it truly came to God's blessing. That you was truly the blessing of yourself. And you wasn't a mistake, regardless to who know how to respect you that day. My content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intent, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. I am Niagen on love, respect. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process, and it's not a crime to love yourself. And it's not a crime to love yourself out loud, knowing that you are worthy. You wasn't in competition with nobody. You knew how to respect your neighbor even when you couldn't see. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding the day. We were all not the same and know you wasn't wrong for standing up for yourself. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. They would never understand what the good God got in store for you. How your dreams can truly come true, you truly finding you. It wasn't an excuse to truly love you. You wasn't saying that you was going to do it next year, hold over another year. You understood, hold on 1 second, they got to be in existence, I got to be paying attention to go within. Actions spoke louder than words when you recognizing your smile to truly go within. You found balance to truly choose yourself, not to overlook you, regardless who give up on you and didn't know how to respect you. You mad and you're worthy. Healing, trauma, and pain is not a race overnight process, but I still know how to respect my neighbor. Regardless of their sexual orientation, I didn't have to have malicious intentions because we all not the same. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. You matter, you're worthy. I'm Niagen, you love, respect. Stay warm. Have a safe remaining evening. Have a safe remaining day. Have a safe remaining year. Protect your energy and protect you and your family with no malicious intentions. My content is not for everyone. It's not, and that's okay. Thank you for your time. I'm Niagen, you love, respect. Stay out of trouble.